Changamoto tunazopitia kwa hii barabara ni magari yetu inaharibika, inavunja maspring, inaharibu miguu sababu ya barabara kuwa mbaya. Na kama ni kazi uko naye inachukua muda, mahali ulikuwa peleke oda kama 2 ama 3 unaenda oda moja. Barabara ni mbaya na gari inachukua time. Na gari inaharibika sana sasa ile inapita kwa hiyo mashimo.
Wateja wetu walikuwa wanapanda marodi. Walikuwa wanakataa kupanda pikipiki kwa sababu barabara ni mbaya na wanapata vumbi, wanachafuka wakienda shughuli zao.
Unarusha tu, kuna vumbi nyingi sana.
Kama kukinyesha hakuna mahali tulikuwa tunaenda kwa sababu wakati wa mvua haingeweza kufika. Ilikuwa inabidi hata wengine wanatafuta punda kuendea mali yao kwa barabara.
Always kuna breakdown hapa. Hatupumziki. Look at the tires. Hazifiki, hizi ni mpya mpaka zinaisha within 6 months. Sio kawaida yani.
These are the voices of Kenyans living along the Lukenya Kavilia Road. The road falls under the Lower Eastern region of Kenya, which has a road network of 1,570 kilometers, with 830 kilometers unpaved and 740 kilometers paved.
Lower Eastern region handling maintenance projects have a number of categories of projects. We have the first category, PBC, or performance-based contracting. This is usually taken under all our paved network. So we make sure the paved network is pothole free. We make sure that the road is in good condition and road safety is maintained. We have another category of routine and spot improvement, and this we undertake on our unpaved roads. So for these roads to be motorable, year in, year out, we take annual projects, grading and graveling. We also have another category of construction of structures. We do a lot of box culverts, and especially in Kitui, where we have a lot of floodings. So we have had a program of doing permanent structures within the budgets available. So we have been doing box culverts mostly, and then to make sure these roads are passable, and we sort out the issues of flood damages. We also have another category of, we have a framework contract that handles emergencies as they appear.
Of the unpaved lies the Lukenya Kavilia Road, a road that was once a lifeline, a struggle, and a nightmare, inviting multiple complaints from the area residents to the regional office. Through the rains, the dust, the heat, and the years, they waited. Every step, a reminder that progress was far away. In this village, a journey of a few kilometers could feel like crossing a desert. Inaccessibility for pregnant mothers to reach the hospital.
Kiingilira kwa mama wajawazito, vile wako na shida za kujifungua. Kwa kuwa barabara ni mbaya, hawawezi fika. Unaona? Hiyo gari haiwezi fika hapa juu ya vumbi, mashimo, pengine kumenyesha na hawawezi fika anyway. Tunasukia watoto wameaga. Kama last month, aswa kuna watoto 2, 3 hapa wameenda tu hivyo juu ya barabara.
Farmers losing produce before it reached the market.
Lazima rizi yaribike. Tukitoka hapa tunaenda tunatumia masaa nyingi, unarusha tu, kuna vumbi nyingi sana.
Children missing school because of the dusty road.
The school has been in existence for the last 33 years, and as a school we've grown since the road has been constructed. Before we had several challenges as a school. The road was very dusty. That was a major challenge for the young learners. We have a reception class. The parents had a challenge of allowing us to have the children because of the road. Yeah, so the environment was very dusty. The trees, the classrooms, everything just was dusty. And for the young ones, it was not a convenient environment for them. And this contributed to us losing students, and especially the day scholars who had to use the road every day. And it would force them to close the bus windows when they are traveling every morning and evening, even when the sun is very hot. Yeah, so it was really a big challenge for us as a school.
Resources used in fixing mechanical breakdowns due to rough road, and frequent hospital visits due to respiratory infections.
Kulingana na ile barabara sahihi, as you can see, unaona always kuna breakdown hapa, hatupumziki, but anyway tunapambana nazo hivyo all the time yani. Ukiangalia, look at the tires, hazifiki, hizi ni mpya mpaka zinaisha within 6 months. Sio kawaida yani. Ukiangalia kuna zingine zile kule nyuma zimekufa, kama zile we still repairing, you know, because of barabara. But as it is, tuko na hope ya kuwa kuna barabara mpya, tunasikia tunaendelea, lakini most of the time magari yetu utayakuta kwa hapa tu. Kutengeneza kenda trip moja mbili tunarudi, inaingia gereji.
Haya magari yote ni juu ya hiyo.
Of course hakuna kitu kingine. Hata hakuna kitu kingine sababu ya weight na tingishiko. Unaona, barabara tunaomba ikiwa iko level itakuwa maybe tutapumzika, tutaangalia vitu vingine. But for now tunang'ang'ana. Hakuna kitu kingine nitasema.
Magonjwa yenye tunatibu ni allergies na upper respiratory tract infections. Yeah. Juu ya vumbi yenye watu wanavuta, hii vumbi iko na nini mingi. So unapata watu wengine, tuseme mtu ametoka alikuwa anafanya kazi mahali, akikuja huku hiyo juu vumbi anaanza kupatwa na magonjwa zingine ya kukua nazo. Akitoka huko akirudi hako sawa. Akirudi huku tena anaanza kuambia nikirudi huku ndio napatwa na hizi shida na hizi na shida.
But then a sound they never heard before. It was the sound of change. Stone by stone, layer by layer, a dream began to take shape.
The project is a sport improvement of Lukenya to Kavilia. It's about 4 kilometers improvement to betterment standards. But in the maintenance regime, we call it sport improvement of Lukenya Kavilia. And basically what we are doing is to improve this section of the road to bitumen standards because before this road was under routine and sport improvement maintenance, which includes annual grading and graveling. Building a single carriageway, but to a class of traffic we call T1. So the pavement is equivalent to the pavement in Mombasa Road. It has been built to carry the traffic of that size. We have so many trucks. In a day, we serve almost 1,000, more than 1,000 trucks in this road. The 100 is Lukenya to Makuyu, connecting Mombasa Road to Thika Road at Makuyu. That 5 kilometers from Mombasa Road to Kangundo Road is the Lukenya to Joska. So we have taken 4 kilometers of this road from Lukenya to Joska, and we have improved the first 4 kilometers. Otherwise, with the improvement of this road, the road would be akin to the Greater Eastern Bypass to connect anyone traveling on Mombasa Road to Kangundo Road, and then beyond there to Thika Road.
Now, where dust once choked the air, the road carries promise. Where mud once trapped feet, it paves way for opportunity.
Kavilia International School is because Kenha came to rescue us from the dust and from the muddy road. If it were not of Kenha, then the Kavilia International School would not be there. We started this construction of the school during time for COVID 2020, and between 2020 we opened the school January this year. But before then we had many issues during the construction period. The road, which of course the Mudwani road, was very bad. It was muddy, it was very dusty, and it was full of potholes. So you would imagine building a facility like this one, and there is no hope because the road is not constructed. That was the biggest challenge.
opportunity not just for road users, but for employment and the youth to grow.
Yeah, so another aspect, a very important aspect of this particular works that we are undertaking is it has enabled training of several engineers. Within the region, we have actually 10 engineers under projects, 8 of which have been registered. I am happy to actually report that I'm one of the gentlemen who have registered through the supervision of these works and through the training that we have received here. We and another gentleman as well, Engineer Wilson Umai, who is actually our materials engineer at site. We also have several interns that we are currently engaging under training within the same project. I think quite a number, and that has been continuously happening over time throughout the life of the project.
This road was built to last, to carry dreams, goods and people safely. But overloading breaks more than just rules. It breaks the road and endangers lives.
Unfortunately, the traffic that is trafficking this road is very heavy. We have so many trucks that are fetching construction materials and cement construction materials. In a day, we serve almost more than 1,000 trucks. So the road would wear out very fast.
Ningependa kuhimiza wananchi wa maeneo ya Lukenya yote ya kwamba barabara ikitengenezwa waitunze, sababu ikiharibika tena itaturudisha nyuma mahali tumetoka. Ningependa pia kuuliza the truck drivers na truck owners wenye makwares, kampuni za cement ambazo huwa zinatoa materials maeneo ya Lukenya ambazo ni sana ndio zitakuwa zikitumia hiyo barabara, wabebe uzito unaostahili, ile ambao umewekwa kwa kiwango kwa kupitia sheria za nchi. Ile kiwango ambayo inastahili wasipitishe huo uzito, sababu tutunze barabara yetu iwe na muda zaidi wa kukaa.
Very important. We want to do the second phase almost immediately of construction for an axle load control station to make sure that there is no overloading on those road sections.
And as we guard our road, let's give it life, planting trees for shade, beauty, and the generations to come. In line with the government's vision of increasing the country's tree cover by 30% by 2032, construction of this road has entailed a tree planting activity, as well as construction of a tree nursery in the regional office to ensure this vision is attained.
This is the place where we decided to come up with a tree nursery so that we can nurture trees from seeds to get seedlings that will be planted in this area. You realize the Northeastern region, which largely covers Kitui, Machakos, and Makueni, is largely semi-arid areas. So planting trees in this area comes with a lot of challenges, and to surmount these challenges, we have to come with measures. And one way is to get trees that are specific for these regions and nurture for these trees in this tree nursery.
Do you have a particular target for how many trees you'll be planting per financial year?
Our target at the moment, all our wish is to plant at least 100,000, produce 100,000 seedlings, and if possible, translate the same to planting. And we are taking a few methodologies to achieve this. So we plant some of the trees on our road reserve, and we donate some of these seedlings to institutions, especially public institutions like primary schools, institutions like colleges, where we have an adopt a tree. We donate the trees, then these institutions can take care of these trees, and do that way we get more survival rate for the trees.
At the moment we have about 25,000 seedlings.
What type of seedlings do you have?
Maybe I can start from the far right. We have Delonix, Regia, we have Nandi Flame, we also have the small species, they are Sena Siamea. Then the fourth row, we do have Jacaranda mimosfolia. We have Thicapam. This is a mix of Sena Siamea and Sena spectabilis. Yeah, same applies to here.
Where do we source them from?
We normally get our seedlings from Carefree, especially the indigenous tree species.
Here in this nursery, each seedling is a promise that even as roads open new paths, nature will stand tall along them, bringing shade, beauty, clean air, fruits, not just on the roads, but also in other areas.
We're doing research on trees that can be able to help us to curb the issues of erosion control. So we are doing research here on trees, on grass like vetiver grass, on sisal. So specifically we are looking at it wholesomely. We have trees that assist to bring back the damages that have been done in the climate, trees that will supply or even bring more food on the table, and then we have trees and grasses that can be able to assist us curb the issue of erosion control.
KENHA is linking communities, opening trade corridors, empowering regional development.
Tukipita mahali hapo kuna kuanga pazuri. Saa hii naona barabara ni mzuri, inaendelea kuwa mzuri, kwa hivyo iko at least, ni kumaanisha wakati itamalizika mambo itakuwa mazuri. Jambo la kwanza, biashara zitanawiri kwa sababu usafirishaji utakuwa rahisi. Kwa hivyo biashara za watu hapa zitaendelea na kukua. Yes.
Wengine ungependa kuongezea?
Mimi nataka kupongeza serikali kwa sababu vile wameona ni vyema kutengeneza barabara. Waendelee kututengenezea barabara. At least mambo yetu itakuwa mazuri. Yes.
So wakati barabara imewekwa rami, tumeona manufaa mingi kwa sababu sasa biashara imeanza kurudi, na sisi wana bodaboda tunafurahia kwa maana tunaona serikali yetu inaendelea na kutukumbuka, na tukiendelea hivyo tutaendelea na kuona biashara yetu ikiimarika.